chill on the couch with us.
Welcome to another Bitching for another month. We've got the panel back again, and we're going to discuss some great topics as well. Welcome back to everybody. And let me introduce from far left of screen, it is, of course, Cameron Kippen.
Yes, that far left man.
Thank you very much. In the middle, we've got Natalie Foster.
I was trying to work out what was left and right.
I know, I did.
I'll have to write on my hands.
Welcome back, Nat.
Thank you.
And, of course, the Queen, King and everything of our panel. Ted Bull, we haven't had you back. We missed you once.
Sorry, I missed you. I was having a family Christmas in July last time, but if he's on the left, this is a plot
Far right.
putting me on the right.
You're always on my right.
Oh, yeah.
You're always right, no matter what. Remember that.
And how good do the Harry Potter glasses look?
Do you like them?
Yeah.
I do like them.
them.
It's a nice look, isn't it?
They're nice.
That's what's
Asian
happened to
Harry
Daniel
Potter.
Radcliffe.
But where did you find the Coke bottles? I didn't think they made glass Coke bottles anymore. Are you there, Ted?
Fred, I'm looking at you straight in the eye, mate.
Good.
I hope you're paying attention.
Well,
Where are you, Fred?
I'm over
Why do you
here,
keep
Ted.
moving? Oh, there you
I
are.
haven't lost that much weight, surely. But thanks for noticing, or not. Ted, what are we talking about? You got a great topic today.
Well, we're talking about Her Majesty. And I really should point out that when we're talking about Her Majesty, we shouldn't just sit there.
Should we going down, curtsy?
Oh, no, blokes don't curtsy.
Oh, okay.
I don't curtsy. Now, the thing is that some unions are upset because they're spending 300 grand on doing up a room at the hospital.
Grand? I heard it was 30,000.
Was it 30,000?
30,000.
No, it's 300.
No, I heard it was 300, and then
well, I think
the government has said no, it's 30.
But 300, even if it is 300 grand,
300,000, yep.
tell me, I
Compared
mean,
to the 50 million.
$300,000 is not a lot of money. Where can you buy a really good-looking house for 300 grand?
Nowhere, in the city,
Okay, right. Now, you've also got to remember she is Queen of Australia, isn't she?
That's right.
She's not just Queen of somewhere else, she's bloody Queen of Australia.
Yeah, but Ted, 2 weeks ago I was in the emergency department, right, and I couldn't even get a vomit
I'm
bag.
amazed you're not still there.
Well, you know, they did try to commit me, and I said, no, not today, I'll come back.
Well, you actually
Well, you
sick,
should
or
take
did
your
you
own
just
vomit
want
bag.
I was with my mum, and I said, you know,
I
can I get a little bag? No, they haven't got funding for
Oh,
that.
it's for your mum?
Yeah.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There, I always put my foot in it.
And I am trying to commit her. We're in the process at the
Yeah,
moment.
well, it's fair enough. I think all mothers should be
saying,
committed.
Ted, you're saying
What
it's
am
a
I
good
saying?
thing that we're spending 300,000 on a serious
Yeah.
note?
Look, I mean, it'd be nothing worse than QE2 getting ill while she's here in the
Well,
West.
we had a lot of political leaders as well, haven't
Yeah.
we?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that in the story what it says is, as an example of the kind of emergency illness she may have, is an ingrown toenail.
Well, I think the
You see,
Queen has a lot of
bless.
things that are ingrown.
Absolutely.
Emotions,
The thing is,
feelings.
And inbred, I believe,
yeah,
as
and,
well.
but Colin Barnett has actually confirmed that it's only
What's that?
I'm paying attention to Cameron because you're
Is
much
anyone
more
listening to
entertaining.
Cameron?
Nobody's listening.
No,
Nobody's
listening to Cameron.
I'm
Cameron's trying to
saying
tell
our Premier, Colin Barnett, or Barney Rubble, as I like to call him, has said it's only $30,000.
That's what I
But it's $300,000 here.
That's what the story went out.
But
fast.
she's worth it.
But it's the thing is, it's
She
not
might
health
leave the
care.
jewellery
I'm
there.
not saying that. It's not health. It's not
actually not
healthcare.
an bad
It's
extent.
going on security. Now I can confirm that. Sir Charles Gardner has a podiatry department that is incredibly well equipped. The reason for that, it's connected to UWA, it's a teaching hospital, and they have deluxe surgeries.
But do
that
they
are
have vomit bags
Well,
there?
they're precisely
they
able to
probably
keep
don't. I don't
ingrown
think they have
toenails.
vomit
I want to know.
So
I
she's
want to know.
safe enough.
Does the Queen need to go to triage and go stand on the line?
Yes.
And go,
Wait the line there. Elizabeth, wait there. Don't cross
what is
that
your
line.
name? Elizabeth.
Do we have time for me to tell a quick
Yeah,
story?
go on. Just a quick one, then we'll move
I
on.
was in Newcastle many years ago,
Yep.
and I was covering one of Her Majesty's visits.
Yep.
And they actually set aside a dunny, which no one was allowed even to walk by, in case Her Majesty
Oh, this story's
felt
not
the
crap,
desire
is it?
to go. No, it's true. No, it's true. And on top of that, the council wanted to get all these pot plants, so they had a garden party.
Is that for the
inside
men to go to
town
the
hall.
toilet 'cause they
Yeah,
couldn't
no,
use
for
the
the dogs
toilet?
that you are, for the
Oh,
corgis.
the
for
corgis,
Really?
right.
And they set up all these trees, and they had a garden party inside the town hall. And I kept my eye on that royal loo.
Yeah.
And do you know what? There was one royal flush.
What?
Oh dear.
There had to be a tag. Can we, just
You're
a quick
never gonna
one?
get that minute
Just a quick
left.
one. Are we for it? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah,
yes.
yeah, who cares?
No, yes.
I am, but I want my money's worth. So
Okay.
I'm going to throw a corgi under so she breaks her
And
neck or
Cameron?
something.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Second story for you, Nat.
Look, Lucia Ball would be absolutely turning in her grave. Have you heard this? Red-headed men are being rejected by the world's biggest sperm bank because demand for ginger kids is so low.
Who's that sitting next to you?
Hello
I was going to say, where did the hair grow?
This is coming from the cryosperm bank in Denmark. They've reached capacity.
Yeah.
I'm not going there. There's a waiting list of about 600 people, so now they're getting picky about who they
sounds
choose.
like a load of wank to me.
And gingers are on the top of the culling list. Clearly, they're obviously asking Liberal voters, as if Julia Gillard's not having a hard enough time as it is.
But gingers, what's wrong with Rangers? You know, my family.
I love them.
We have a long line of redheads, and see, the big thing is in Denmark. That fascinates me because that's where the Vikings came from, and the reason why people were afraid of redheads was because the Vikings had red hair, and they'd come in and rape and pillage and go to sperm banks.
Wow, that sounds like a good weekend.
The Vikings had blonde hair.
That's just one of Cameron's normal weekends.
Like me, well done Scotland for doing so well in the World Cup, actually were red-headed, and the highest population of redheads come from Scotland, which is 10%. But according to the story, it's the Irish who have stopped getting sperm that is red hair, because that's another country that's a lot of redhead.
Oh, there's a lot of tosses in Ireland.
No,
And so subsequently what we are now beginning to see is that there's a greater demand for people with brown eyes and brown hair. Yeah.
But you know what? I'm just so thankful, thank the Lord above, that Rhonda Birchmore's parents did not conceive by a sperm bank, because Rhonda, long legs, where would we be without her?
Well, that's right.
God bless you, Rhonda Birchmore.
Look how popular redheads are at the present moment in time.
And on TV,
absolutely.
as well.
If you're in the UK, Rebecca Brooks takes it all for being the lowest
and
of
you
the
know,
low.
once I actually, because when I was doing a radio program, I wanted to find out about famous redheads. So I Googled, you know,
On the
noted
old computer.
redheads, and where it took me,
Right, can you give me that URL after we finish? I'm quite interested. You know how I love redheads.
The only thing is, this sperm bank must be the only bank in the world at the present time that's gushing with interest.
Which bank?
Well, tossing the idea around, you know. Apparently you get $454, I've tried, applied, for giving a sample.
How long do you have to stay there, Bart?
does your seniors card help out there?
Certainly. Well, it's the wrist. I've had to do something about my wrist. But
They
apart
want
from
swimmers, Ted. They want swimmers.
I believe they've got assistance for disabled people. If you need help, somebody can come in there with you.
Really?
Absolutely.
Give you a hand.
Yeah, but hang on. As
you a hand
always,
with it,
as
yes.
I always say, you'd never read the magazines there. You'd never pick them up in the
Exactly.
Well,
waiting
you can't open the pages. They're all
Let's,
stuck together.
let's move straight
You
on
always
to you,
have to go
Cameron.
that little bit.
Yes, to me. Yes, moving on. Moving on
For that red
swiftly.
hair.
I'm very pleased to say that after extensive research on mice in London, it has been discovered that male immunity
Oh, it's real.
is much less than female immunity, and subsequently men are more prone to flu. So a little sympathy, girls, when men go down with men flu, because they can't fight it.
You
Over
look
to
like
you,
the bloke
Fred.
out of that ad on telly, you know, those...
That actually
those
suits-
words. You know, and the wind, and the wind
Yes, it
blows
does.
up
It
their
actually
kilts.
goes
you
well
know.
with your
Do you reckon
jacket.
it goes well?
Well,
Now,
it
if you
clashes
press the top,
slightly.
if you press, there's a wee knob at the front, you can press
Keep,
and you get
keep
a little
talking,
tune.
Cameron. We're being rude.
Oh, we're just
Go on.
saying about that. So please have a little sympathy for
The
men.
man flu thing, you don't
Beautiful.
need a study, you just have to ask a woman.
Handicap.
If God had said, oh, OK, all men are going to now conceive the babies and bear the babies,
Yes.
we would have men complaining from the second they're conceived.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, my back, just before they fall
well,
asleep.
I'd certainly
Oh,
have
my
a
back,
headache.
oh, go and get me some
I'm
gherkins.
glad I've got
I
this
certainly
wig and
would
hat
do
on
that,
because I feel very
here
serious.
we are.
I'm glad you brought that up because I think we should discuss this in further depth, don't you think?
Do you know where that's been? I haven't put it on my head because I saw where he got it from. I won't. It's worse than man flu.
Here you go, Sonia.
He's got no pockets.
Burn the wig. Cameron, is this a serious story?
It's a merkin.
It is indeed. The only thing about it is the research was done on mice, and they've extrapolated it to human beings. So how close that is, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
But apparently, what happens is men are inferior when it comes to, or by comparison to women.
Oh, do you
which
let
knew.
yourself so
I knew that
Comes to
already.
immune
I'm
response.
just watching that go, I'll jump on that one.
I was.
She hasn't jumped on anything like that for a long time. She obviously haven't kept in touch.
You have been watching my Facebook page.
You've been watching Julia Gillard on the
Just on a
ABC.
quick, I know we have
Somebody pick up Julia's merkin,
talking about
please.
Julia Gillard. Can we just quickly talk about this TV show?
Yes.
At Home with Julia. Now, personally, I watched it the other day. I think it's very funny, but my own opinion is I don't particularly think she's doing a great job as Prime Minister. They're hard
I
times.
didn't know.
Really?
That
I didn't know you thought that either. He hides it well, doesn't he?
In the programme, that's
Yes,
interesting.
but I will say, I think it's disrespectful to her. I think as a Prime Minister, you would never have seen this crap with John
How about
Howard.
the Max Gillies ones they used?
Yeah, but this is really dirty.
But hang on a minute.
Makes
Okay,
her look
let's
stupid.
look at how it's the ABC. Thank goodness it wasn't SBS. If it was SBS, you wouldn't have that flag
Well,
covering
you'd have
anything.
subtitles.
Could you imagine?
Should be German or Italian.
You'd see the Julia Merkel.
Jawohl. Do you like it? Do you like the whole?
That's easy for you to say.
Do you guys see it as a joke? Do you think it's degrading the Prime Minister?
Oh, there we go.
On a serious note.
Absolutely.
Well, I haven't seen it, and so therefore I'm not going to join that group of
She's a
people.
very good impersonator.
Yeah, but as I do believe, there are probably lots and lots of people who are sleeping under doonas or duvets.
Yes.
If you come to the western
Australian
suburbs, here in Perth, that is western, northern suburbs in Sydney. Yeah, under flags. There are people right now that are watching this program wearing
flags.
jocks with flags
They're
on.
watching Fred underneath the flag.
I must admit, I have
Naked.
heard those rumours that people do tend to.
Especially with that on your head.
Well, they tend to get casual when they're watching
They just
us.
lie back there in their Aussie jocks watching the show.
Well, that's why I always like to show a bit of leg on the show. You know what I mean?
Well, it is called the couch, isn't it?
I couldn't do that weeks
Oh,
ago.
Tony
Nat.
Abbott, just leave
Man,
me
you're
alone.
looking good, man.
Leave me
It is
alone.
looking good.
Look, I'm just glad that
Hang on a sec.
it's Julia and it's not John Howard, because I don't want to see what's going on behind
But
and
they
underneath
reckon that it
tracksuit.
would never have happened with
Because I
John
tell you
Howard.
what, that's not a man that maintains.
No, but
you look at those eyebrows. I want to
That's
see
right.
what's
And the
underneath.
glasses are gone now.
I think
I
the
know.
problem is,
What do you
it's
think?
in the terms of the writing.
seriously.
The writing is awful. It's not funny, it's puerile, it's the lowest form of wit, really.
It's
if
stupid,
you're looking
isn't it?
for satire, they should have had John Clark writing it. Then it would have
True,
been
good
funny.
point. But at the end of the day, if you don't like it, I mean,
can switch it
off. You can switch it off. Is it worse because it's Julia Gillard because she's a female?
I think poor old
Maybe
Julia
it wouldn't
Gillard.
have happened with
I didn't know that.
Tonight, there
Is she
is something.
female?
There's just one other thing I have to say.
Okay, just quickly.
It was embarrassing the night that he was at half-mast.
Oh, I see.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
remember that.
Well, nothing seems to get up for Julia Gillard at the moment, if you know what I
Told me,
mean.
didn't you?
Oh, look, let's not back.
Look,
poor
I
old
think
Julia.
the comments have been that if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yep.
There has
Click.
been comments about the ABC wasting money on this, but then again, they've wasted money on a lot of other things as well.
on me for 25
So
years.
I think if you don't like it, don't watch it. But I do think it's I've watched a couple of episodes, and it is quite makes the Prime Minister look stupid.
Love it when you're
And
serious.
she can do that herself.
Oh, gee.
Only joking, Julia.
Oh, now, hang on. Do
For
we
Mr.
have another
Africa.
10, 15 minutes?
No.
Yeah,
Thank God for that.
keep
Thank you
recording.
to Cameron Kippen. Let
My
me thank
pleasure.
him. You've been wonderful as always. Thank you to Natalie
Thank
Foster.
you. Thank you very much.
And thank you to always His Majesty Ted Bull.
The Queen is in the house.
And that is where we leave
There's your
this
Merkin.
wonderful bitchin' for another week. And if you want to contact us here at the couch, this is how you do it.